Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Oh, you get fairy dust, I get fairy dust, little Amelie gets fairy dust. And it's time for another lesson from Codependent No More. And we are on page 90, the chapter called Remove the Victim. Always when I'm reading this chapter, or anytime we're talking about codependency, don't forget Cartman's drama triangle. Don't ever forget this. It's crucial that you understand so you can get off of it. So it's rescuer, it's an upside down triangle. It's a rescuer here, persecutor here, victim here. So, and then when we're rescuing another person and we're putting that person in the victim spot. They could be there on their own, but we're definitely putting them there. So, I'm going to read this. Why, you must ask, would apparently rational people do this rescuing? Many reasons. Most of us aren't even aware what we're doing. True. Most of us believe we're helping. True. Some of us believe we have to rescue. She put have to rescue, have to in italics. I truly see codependents helping as a dopamine hit. I truly see it like they have to. It's their fucking... A heroin addict has to use heroin. Like, has to. A bulimic has to binge, has to purge, like, has to. This isn't like, should I or shouldn't I? No, like, it's it's compulsion. It's compelling us to do it. And I think that, I used to in the past, like, my codependency is like, that's not as bad as other addictions. I think it is. We have to help. We have to do it. And you're watching this, so you're already advanced enough to understand that you are a codependent, but there's people that fully and I'm telling you, like, just watch TV, watch reality show, watch people just talk about all the stuff that they're doing for other people, and you're just like, oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. Instead of like, oh, that person's so nice. It's like, could it be codependency? Some of us believe we have to rescue. I think it's in our psyche we have to rescue. And part of our work is how to unhook from that compulsion, that need for that dopamine hit of just running to rescue. We have confused idea about what constitutes help and what doesn't. Many of us are convinced that rescuing is a charitable deed. Like, people will brag about shit they're actually being very codependent about. We may even think it's cruel and heartless to do something as cold-blooded as allowing another person to work or face through a legitimate feeling, suffer a consequence, or be disappointed by hearing the word no. Did you hear that? Let's say it again. So if I allow another human to suffer, let's say somebody got their feelings hurt by somebody at their work. And if I find that out and I just simply go rescue them, like, oh, whatever, like, this is what we're going to do. And this is what you need to do. And call HR and blah, 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 blah. People think that if they don't do that, they're fucking cold-blooded, that they think that they're being bad and selfish for not doing that. But you can see, how many times have we all said, I just really wanted to vent. I just really wanted to express myself, process the shit that happened to me at work. I don't need to do all that other shit. Like, I don't need to do, somebody coming at me trying to rescue. I'm fine. I'm good. Like, I just thought I could share it with you. I didn't know you were going to go nuts and try to, take it over, it's kind of like making it about, like, if somebody hurt their, I'm not going to let them have that hurt feeling. I'm trying to immediately rescue. That's me being manipulative, and I'm making about me. It's making about me. Like, if I feel the need to rescue, I'm not actually worried about their bad feeling. I'm worried about me getting my dopamine hit of saving the situation. Somebody losing $20. Oh, here's 20. Like, that is not actually helpful. I mean, if it's their last 20, fine, do it. If it's somebody's actual last 20, fine, you have permission to do it. Otherwise, what's up? Because that person lost money. Do they lose money a lot? If they lost money and they need to feel the consequence of losing that money so that they will learn when they have $100 bill that they will make sure they put it in their wallet, or they make sure that they have it, they put it in a safe place. But if I rescue, immediately hand them the $20, I have short-circuited that lesson. And now I've set them up to lose $100 bills when they don't even know me anymore. And that's not very nice. So one of the things that I say is codependents steal. Like we're thieves. We're fucking thieves, and we steal other people's consequences. And consequences, another word for that is life. Another word for that is experiencing life's lessons and growing as a person. So we steal growth, we steal lessons, we steal consequences. And one of the things that I have noticed, one of the things that I say is that, because it's true in a lot of codependents struggle with weight issues because they're eating other people's consequences. Or even all different kinds of eating disorders. Like if you're eating other people's consequences and you're anorexic, like now you're full, you don't need to eat because you're full of other people's consequences and their drama. Or for me, it was rescue, have nothing left. And then now I just need to eat food to, if I'm eating their consequences, I need that equivalent amount in food to calm myself back down. So I don't know if that's right or not. That's just something that I noticed, that a lot of codependents have food and weight issues. Okay, so we don't want to steal other people's consequences. It's not nice. We're actually stealing opportunities of personal growth work. And you know what else we're stealing? We're stealing, look, I just scratched and I'm totally red. God. We're stealing potential happiness because I just learned this on a podcast the other day. He talked about 3 things that make up happiness. What is it? I think I don't know. Anyway, 3. But one of the 3 is purpose. One of the 3 is purpose. You can check out A Happy Life podcast by The Atlantic. One of the 3 things that equal happiness is purpose. And the only way I found this fascinating, the only way we get purpose, I'll put a link to the podcast in the bio, and the, description. The only way we get purpose is if we have pain. We have to figure out our purpose through life's pain. And no one is immune to life's pain. No one. Everybody has it. Everybody has a version of the pain that life provides. So I never thought about that before. I never thought about purpose. And purpose is one of 3 things that makes up happiness, that we're actually stealing happiness from them and definitely from us. So that's, and it bears repeating that knowing that I was doing that was the only thing that made me stop, because I never believed that it wasn't helpful. I never believed it. I felt it was my life's purpose. I felt it was my reason to be. Like, I felt it was my calling to be that person that's rescuing everybody and to take away their pain. I thought that was what I was supposed to be doing. And I thought that was what being a good person was. And it was only once I finally found out that I was hurting them that I was like, oh shit, I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. And so I have to get my codependent behavior in check because I only want to love people. I don't want to hurt them. And so, am I perfect? Absolutely not. My codependent recovery is very, very and proudly imperfect. But I'm so much better than I used to be. And again, I would still be codependent to this day. I would be rescuing, and guess what else? I'd be in the throes of my eating disorder because I can't be codependent without it triggering my food addiction. And why? Because if I'm eating people's consequences, I'm going to have to eat eat food that's not on my food plan. So I hope that was helpful. This is hard stuff. You're doing amazing. Like, you're doing so fucking amazing, and I'm so proud of you. I love that we're doing this advanced personal growth work together. It's incredible. And I love that we're advanced bitches. Yay. I have a newsletter. If you're interested, sign up. There's a link in the description. If you wouldn't mind, please subscribe. I never remember to say that. So please subscribe. Okay. Love you. Hope that was helpful. Bye.